When I was 8 years old, I went off to Girl Scout camp one summer for 2 weeks. I think I knew two or three of the girls, and there was probably about 150 of us. And we were split up by ages into these tents that were mounted on top of wooden platforms. And we didn't have a full-time counselor in our tent all the time. They would say their goodnights and go off to their tent. And the second night we were there, second or third night we were there, it was really close to the beginning of the camp. We had a really bad storm. Lightning and thunder and a lot of wind. And it just so happened, of course, like little girls or little boys do, before that we were telling ghost stories and making everybody scared. So the storm took on a whole new meaning. And a little bit into the storm, when the wind picked up really bad, one of our flaps came undone and started blowing in the wind, and rain was coming in and things were going all over the place. And it was almost natural for me to just kind of take control of the situation and figure out that it needed to be tied off and what needed to be done, and kind of get people to help me do whatever. And we got it all secured. It wasn't a big deal. And then I spent the rest of the night comforting this other little girl that I had just met. I didn't know her. She didn't know me. Didn't realize connections between our parents. And nobody wanted to leave the tent to go get a counselor, so I just, like I said, I just kind of comforted her myself. Come to find out, after camp was over, this little girl went home and told her dad about this new girl, Chassey, that she met and what she had done for her. And as it turns out, that little girl's dad was my mother's boss. So he comes into work and just raving about everything that Chassey did. And I don't even know that I really told my mom, because to me it wasn't a big deal. Well, I'm Chassey. And the point of that story is I realized early that I have leadership skills. And I had never been afraid of too much. But I do have two phobias. One is tornadoes, and the other one is public speaking. And that public speaking carries over onto videos. For 6 months now, I've been struggling about making a video. And I know I have things to share, but I'm petrified and I couldn't figure out why. And recently I think I figured out that the reason why is my own ego. I'm afraid of getting on a video and looking ridiculous, or making a mistake, or saying something, that makes me look foolish. But I wanted to take this opportunity to tell all you ladies that watching you has inspired me. And all of you laying your feelings out there on the line and taking chances and just saying what's on your mind has made me realize that nobody's going to judge me. Nobody, that's not what it's all about. It's about being real, and it's about being honest. So I appreciate all of you and what you've done for me, and wanted to share my first video with you. And I want to dedicate it to Dee Varengia, without whom a lot of us would not have what it takes, or bring out in us what it takes to do this. Her persistence and her positive nature has been a huge influence on my life. So thanks to all of you. God bless, and have a wonderful day, and see you on the next video.